I want to make a, I'm not sure if this is going to be a product review slash comparison type video, that I put these style bulbs in two different kind of vehicles. One I'm happy with, one I'm still trying to decide. But if you do a search on this, I can't seem to find this style online, but these are at Walmart for 20 bucks, which they are pretty good lights for 20 bucks. I mean, versus if you go to Walmart for LEDs, usually it was the cheap crap that you could buy online for $5. But the other style that you find on Amazon has like a rounded and white kind of ball type tip to it, and then with some LEDs lined up across the bottom. Kind of same concept, but slightly different. These have a heck of a heat sink to them. It's might be hard to tell. Come on, focus. There's actually two red LEDs on each side. That's one side and then two sides. And that's kind of the maybe one downfall to this bulb. You'll see in a second, but like the top one is the brake and turn, and the bottom one is your constant or running parking lamp. So I'm going to back up and show you what I'm talking about. And like I said, this is more of a product review than comparison. On this vehicle, both red LEDs are in, and this is on a 07 Ford Expedition EL, and this does a super job, way better than the regular bulb that was in there. But in this housing, like you saw the LEDs mounted to the side, this works great because it now is able to shine right out to the side, hit some of the reflector, and then hit the reflector and go back. So those bulbs work great in the Ford. Now the Chevy Malibu that I have, and please, I don't need comments about the license plate light thing. It's probably not showing up very good in the video, but I just put it on to see what it looked like, and I'm still just trying to decide if I like that or not. I noticed during the daytime, the left side is still the stock bulb, the right side's the LED. Camera might not pick it up, but the right side, I love the crispness of the red coming from the LED on the right side. Excuse me. But I did notice during the daytime, it did not fill the reflector out very well. But so earlier when I did it during the day, I was kind of disappointed. Right now, it's not too bad. It does seem like the bulb side, I don't know if I can picture or capture this, but the bulb side definitely kind of gets some of that scattered light coming from that ring and fills out the whole tail light, versus being how directional that LED was, it's not really hitting that ring so well, so it's not filling out the entire housing, which doesn't really need to necessarily, but I can get a picture without any glare, probably not. I'm not as impressed as this bulb filling out the reflector like on the Ford. It still does a pretty good job versus bulb side. And on the camera, it looks like if you actually got your face down here looking into the bulb versus the LED side is definitely brighter when you get in the right line of picture. I'll put the flashers on. So again, for 20 bucks, it is a pretty good bulb, not just some knockoff cheapy piece of crap that's kind of failure surely. Obviously, besides the nice deep red color, and then the, LED versus bulb, it's, on off, not, that kind of crispness too. Apparently I can't talk this evening, but hopefully this video turns out so you can make your own decision on whether you'd like the bulbs or not. I'll probably leave it until maybe I find a better one, maybe on eBay or something. But being it is a clear lens with a nice reflector, you could probably get a different bulb that would really fill it out and maybe actually look like an LED versus it just... Personally, I don't think anyone will be able to tell the difference that an LED bulb is in there or not. So, am I happy on this car? Not necessarily on the Ford. I definitely like them. So, your choice.